You don't have to kidnap governors. You buy them off. That's what you do. You buy them off. Here, check this out, guys. So, a funny thing happened last night. Someone DM'd me. I think it was my man Roger Meadows DM'd me. I got a couple other stuff. People hit me up. Michigan. What up, man? What up, Michigan? You got some nut burgers in Michigan, man. Boy, you give a white guy a gun, he think he military. What you are as a terrorist. Have you guys heard about what happened in Michigan? They arrested at least 7 men. I think it's 8. With militia ties, who are basically just terrorists, who plotted on kidnapping Gretchen Whitmer, the governor of Michigan, and killing her.
Today, Attorney General Dana Nessel was joined by officials from the Department of Justice and the FBI to announce state and federal charges against 13 members of 2 militia groups who were preparing to kidnap and possibly kill me.
The FBI and state police seen here raiding a home and detaining an individual took action after the men met this week to exchange tactical gear and to pool their money to allegedly buy explosives. The mission? Attack the governor before Election Day. Authorities claim the planning was months in the making, with the men even going to the governor's vacation home twice to conduct surveillance. 2 of the suspects allegedly had a plan to create a diversion.
Discussed detonating explosive devices to divert police from the area of the home.
This was a highly dangerous group. They were well armed, they were training, they had a plan, and they were prepared to carry out their attack.
Just last week, the President of the United States stood before the American people and refused to condemn white supremacists and hate groups like these 2 Michigan militia groups.
All right, guys, here goes a picture of the men that were arrested. These are your suspects. These are them. The men spied on Miss Whitmer's vacation home in August and September, even looking under a highway bridge for places they could place and detonate a bomb to distract the authorities. I'm trying to tell you, these people are dangerous. They are scary. They are not militiamen. They are terrorists. Just because you white and got a gun and pretend to play war games doesn't make you a backup military. You are a freaking terrorist, sir. All of you. Now, I want to hear from my conservative brethren. Do you see what all this talk gets us? Do you get it now when we say these guys who are walking up? Some of these guys are actually pictured. Some of these guys, they think the government is slavery. They accuse the Michigan kidnap plotter, the accused Michigan kidnap plotter vented this online. The government is slavery. Just having a government makes you a slave. All right. Gun ban unlikely at Michigan. At least 2 of these guys that I pictured there actually were part of the group that stormed the Capitol. They're in video storming the Capitol. So you can't say these are not those people that were at the Capitol. Those guys who were shouting profanities with armed military grade or styled weapons. That's not them. They were just exercising their 2A rights. Nah, man, 2 of the guys, 2 of the 8, were pictured in the video at the Capitol with those other guys. So you can't say, no, they were them. They were they. They are them, all right? These guys, look, here's my thing, guys. Here's the thing. I think we're way past the point of just taking this lightly. Anybody who takes it lightly, even you white folks out there, you need to stop taking this shit lightly and recognize these people are cuckoo. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. These people want to overthrow your government. These people want to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer and possibly kill her. They were going to hold a trial. I read the affidavit, guys. There are affidavit out there. It's a Michigan website. I saw it. I downloaded it. This is what they plan to do. They planned on taking her, holding her hostage, taking her across state lines to this other state, and holding a mock court, like a tribunal, a court, and then sentencing her to death. Do you understand? We got ISIS in the house. We got ISIS right here. These guys are ISIS. And it's just because they don't wear turbans and they don't have brown skin and they don't pray the way you do. You think that they're the ISIS. No, these guys are ISIS, okay? You think the ISIS is, I'm not saying ISIS ain't bad. What I'm telling you is you got a vanilla flavor ISIS right on your own soil and you are instead making, I saw people, I shit you not, going, well, they're innocent until proven guilty. I'd like to see the evidence. And this was somebody in my own Facebook group. Or this is somebody who used to be in my Facebook group because I booted their asses out of there. If this was an Islamic group, a black group, a Latino group, or gang, you would not be like, we need to get more information. You would be like arresting them with guns, having surveillance and recordings of them on tape, plotting to kill a governor. That's enough. You wouldn't be talking about, well, we got to make sure we cross all the I's and dot all the T's because, you know what I meant. Nah, this is your racism is showing, man. Your racism is showing. Your bigotry is showing. Your bias is showing. All right? And it's horrible. You need to do something about that. Either do crunches or leg squat, do some squats or something. All of it, your big bias is showing. Mr. Trask said that Mr. Trask is part of the investigation unit. Richard Trask, an FBI special agent, said in a criminal complaint that one of those that arrested bought a taser for the mission last week and that the men had been planning to buy explosives on Wednesday. Court records indicated that at least 5 of the men had been arrested on Wednesday in Ysplant, Salanti, Michigan. It was not immediately clear if the 6th man had been taken into custody, a 6th man. I knew this job would be hard, said Mrs. Whitmer. But I'll be honest, I never could have imagined anything like this. Yeah, they were going to cut your head off. They're going to shoot you. Maybe they're going to firing squad you. They consider that more civilized, I guess. These are the same type of men who would go get black children out of their homes and lynch them. These men. These are types. This is it. Okay? Now, the whole town would come watch because we weren't human beings. You understand what I'm saying? And to some, we still aren't. And this happened all the way up into the 1950s. These men are dangerous. Oklahoma City bombings. These men are dangerous. Shooting up black churches. These men are dangerous. Blowing up black churches. These men are dangerous. You know how many people go missing every year? I think these types of guys got something to do with it. You can keep on living with your head in the dirt if you want to. But the rest of us need to pay attention and watch our surroundings and be constantly aware. You never know who's tracking you, Johnson. You don't think I'm worried about it? You don't think I think about these things? I got people calling into my show threatening my life. Live on the air with their phone number, using their phone number to do it. You report them, Tim. I got to make sure my crib's fortified first, sir. You don't live around here. People get shot here. This is no joke. So there's a lot of information about this. And you know what? You know what's dangerous? Damn it, I'm going to say it. Donald Trump is dangerous. All this talk of stealing elections, these guys are just waiting. These guys are chomping at the bit. These guys can't wait for a civil war. They want to tear it down. They believe the government is slavery, having a president is slavery, but they believe that Donald Trump is good for them. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? When they start killing, they're going to kill white people too. Now are you worried? I hope you are, because we need you to be worried. One more time, let's take a look at these guys. I'm already on probably several hit lists. Look at them. I don't see no Tyrone and no Daquans and no Fernandos, no Javiers. I see 8 scary white guys who think that they're patriots. They're not patriots. These guys are terrorists. And just because you put a flag in the background of your video does not make you a patriot, sir. A patriot defends the rights of all of us and does not break the law in order to achieve some weird goal of overthrowing the government. How are you a patriot trying to overthrow your own government? Change the government, yes. Yes. Overthrow the government? No. Vote out the Michigan governor if you don't like her. Kidnapper and killer? No. No. All right. Jesus. All right. I mean, people, when you heard about this story, I don't know if this is the first time you heard about it, but when you heard it, didn't your heads like spin around a little bit? These mofos are crazy. They're going to go to jail for 20-something years, maybe longer, Johnson. They are gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, scary white guy. Been a much better... Hey, look, our government's for sale, dude. You should have just raised some money and brought you some politicians like everyone else. I mean, what the hell is wrong with you? America, it's all for sale. It's time for tough talk. Tough talk with Tim, all right? You don't have to kidnap governors. You buy them off. That's what you do. You buy them off. Both sides. Like my brother said today, the Democrats and Republicans, one's the head with the other's tails. They're the two sides of the same coin. Now, the way you buy them is with money. Dummy. Not guns. Now you go to jail. And I don't feel sorry for you at all. All right, moving on. The more you know. The more you know, Johnson. These people are so stuck in the time machine, dude. We just buy politicians now. What's wrong with you? The time of guns and storming the... No, come out of the 19th century, dum-dum. Just buy them. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong, Johnson. Okay, next story.